Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, says that Shedeur will 100% be the number one pick in the draft and says the Giants will not give up the number one pick if they lose out. It's a video, I think. Bailey, go ahead and play it.
The Giants are not giving up that pick.
Giants pick number one.
I know that
number one pick.
Shedeur is going to be the number one pick.
If the Giants the number one pick, who's the number one pick, Pop?
Shedeur is going to be the number one pick.
All right, so Raiders go number two. Who's the number two pick?
Cam Ward.
See, that's when the game starts to play. That's when you start playing the game. That's when
the
Raiders could go with Cam.
I would take Travis Hunter.
So basically, he's saying Shedeur going to New York, right? I mean,
so look. I think that if it ends up New York 1, Raiders 2, this is what I think could happen. I think Shedeur definitely goes number one, regardless. If the Raiders are 1, he definitely is going number 1. If the Giants are 1, he's going number 1. You can't pass up on generational talent. The Giants have never had a black quarterback until Tyrod Taylor last year. That's one stiff-ass, stick-in-the-ass organization. It's time for them to loosen up a little bit. I personally hope he goes to the Raiders a little bit. I pray to God he goes to the Raiders so we can get a quarterback division with Mahomes, Sanders, Herbert, and Nix for the next 10 years. Playing each other on rotate is going to be awesome. That game last night between those two Oregon quarterbacks was pretty good. Other than a couple of calls, it was a pretty entertaining game. Now, all that said, if it does end up Giants-Raiders, if I were the Raiders, I would do everything humanly possible to either trade for J.J. McCarthy or sign Sam Darnold, whichever one the Vikings don't do, and then draft Travis Hunter. Because then you've got Travis in Vegas. He's inside. It's the entertainment capital of the world. Hopefully they keep AP around for one more year because this year is definitely not his fault. They don't have players. You build around Bowers. You got Hunter. You go get Sam Darnold. You try and find a back in the draft and actually keep them. Losing Josh Jacobs was remedial. Crosby comes back healthy. I think Travis and I think Antonio Pierce and that organization would absolutely play Travis both ways and take advantage of that asset that they have. So I think you could see the Buffs getting the first and second players drafted. And then, and then the rest of the quarterbacks fall where they fall. If I'm Shedeur and Travis, there is no, I'm sorry, but this is the underwear Olympic time of year where every kid gets conned by an agent to think that they need to go run that 40 and that'll get you into camp. And I'm like, you guys are fucking crazy. Your tape gets you into camp. If I'm Shedeur and Travis, all I'm doing is working out. I'm not doing pro day. I'm not doing the combine. I'm not throwing. I ain't doing shit. You already know I'm the first pick. You already know Travis Hunter can play. Let's go. Let's set the table, pay this man, draft this man, and roll. So I think if the Raiders pick first and the Giants pick second now, I think the Raiders definitely take Shedeur, but I don't think the Giants would take Travis Hunter. And I don't really want them to because I don't want Travis playing on that fucked up turf every week and getting hurt. So I think then if that's the case, then I think Jacksonville, the third pick, if they're still there, I think that would be a great fit for Travis also because that franchise, he gets to go home to Florida. That franchise is dying for a superstar. That I like the kid from LSU they drafted at receiver. He's a good player. Hopefully Trevor Lawrence isn't all soft brain like Tua now. So we'll see what happens with him moving forward. But there's a world here where, the Buffs could have the first and second pick in the NFL draft. Who would have thought that shit 2 years ago? Other than me, of course.
That'd be the first time it's happened since I want to say 2000 when I want to say Courtney Brown and LeVar Arrington, I believe, both went 1 and 2 from Penn State.
They went. I think Courtney Brown and LeVar went. Didn't they go 2 and 3?
2 and 3?
I don't remember.
Maybe
I remember in 05, Ronnie and Cadillac went 3 and 5 or something like that.
Yeah.
Hey, but did I hear you right?
Ronnie went to Miami and Cadillac went to Tampa.
Did I hear you right, though? Did you say Travis would play both ways for the Raiders?
I think he would have a better opportunity to play in Vegas both ways for AP and an open-minded organization than he would for the Mara family in New York.
But why would you want him to do that?
Oh, because I want to see generational greatness. It would be like telling Shohei that he can only pitch.
Yeah, but
Right,
it's
right,
not
right.
the same. Come on, man. You know damn well he can't play both ways.
You're right. It's not the same. That's why I want to see it.
He'll never play after year one if he plays both ways.
Let's see if he can do it. If he can't do it, then cool. We'll learn quick. But
why would you even try it, dog? We gotta stop with this nonsense.
Why we trying in college?
Why would you try to do that to that young man in the NFL? Why?
I'm not trying to do shit. He's the one that wants to play both ways, and he's the one that's mandating it, and he's the one that seems he can do it. And all I heard was he couldn't do it in college, and he ended up winning the fucking Heisman. So all I'm saying is,
here and there, I get it.
Okay, well, that's fine. People can say what they want. He is routinely and constantly making people eat crow. So we'll serve up some more in a year from now when he's the rookie of the year. All I'm saying is, if he does go to Vegas, he has a better chance to do it inside, controlled atmosphere on good turf. They don't have any playmakers at receiver. They don't have any playmakers in the secondary. You know, like if he goes to the Giants and he gets paired up next to Malik Neighbors, maybe they don't need him to play both ways. But he said, "Don't draft me unless you're going to let me go out there and do what I do." I don't see the point in telling Shohei Ohtani that he can't play both ways. I don't see the I don't see the point in telling Travis Hunter he can't do it until you prove to me you can't do it. When you prove to me it can't be done, then we'll be a one-way player. But to act like he
Shohei
can't
doesn't get hit.
Hank Aaron and Deion Sanders played two professional sports at the same time. We thought that was crazy, but it happened.
Yeah, not in both ways though. Hey, here's the thing. I want to clarify though. I know I can see packages being put in his way. I can see packages.
Well, that's playing both ways. I'm not saying he goes out and plays every fucking snap.
Yeah, but that's out. That's why I want to clarify because it sounded like you were going to say he has a chance to start at both sides of the football. I'm like that.
He could start at both sides of the ball and still be in package.
I don't think it would. I don't think it helps that kid.
Regardless if he starts or goes in on the second play, what difference does it fucking make? Like if he goes to the Raiders, he will start on both sides of the ball, and then he'll play a lot of defense and they'll rotate him out, and they'll play a lot of offense and packages and trick plays and bullshit, and they'll rotate him out. I don't know any receivers that play every snap. They're all, every 2 or 3 plays, just Jordan Jefferson's walking off the field and tapping his helmet and letting another guy rotate in for a play, and then he goes back in.
Yeah, but
so I'm not saying he's going to play 150 snaps in every.
He don't go over and fucking cover Stephon Diggs on the next series.
He can't either.
That's what I'm saying.
But he can't do it either.
You wouldn't do that in Pam. You wouldn't do that in
Pam. Why is it that everybody seems to think that this guy can't do this, but they've never seen it, and everyone's expert fucking opinion is he can't?
I'm not
saying real quick, serious. No, explain why it's not smart. Like seriously, I want to hear your opinion.
Me?
Why?
Yeah, yes.
Well, you said you want to see an anomaly play. Well, let's make him play then and see him play for a longer period than fucking 1 year. You want this guy to go out here and end his career in one fucking year?
So when Deion was in packages offensively and playing both ways and returning punts, he only played for a year.
But you're not saying packages, homie. You're acting as if this guy's going to play both ways.
Is that not what I literally just fucking said? I said I don't expect him to play 100
every single play.
Yes, I said.
I'll reiterate again. Allow me to retort. I literally just said I don't see him playing every single play on both sides, but I could see him starting on both sides of the ball if he goes to the Raiders or Jacksonville or something like that. And I think they'll have a ton of packages for him on offense, and he'll play a lot of defense. I wouldn't be surprised if he returns kicks. You got to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. You can't be afraid that he's going to get hurt or something bad's going to happen. I mean, give me a fucking break. He can get hurt playing one way and probably will, everyone. So I need everybody to stop with this, the generational talent that everybody's piling on right now because he shouldn't have won the Heisman. You got all that stupid bullshit. Now he can't do it after he's shown everybody for 2 years that he does do it? What the fuck are you talking about?
You got
as a guy who played both ways in the NFL, you're overthinking this shit.
Yeah,
the Chargers had a fullback last night that played like 50 snaps on offense and like 30 snaps on defense. Anybody talking about him getting all beat? He's in the trench and he can do both ways.
Smith, come on, man.
Come on, man. Football players play football. Stop with all this soft bullshit talk about he's going to get hurt, so we can't fucking put him out there, and you're not going to see generational talent. I'm not buying that shit.
I can see Travis doing like 15 to 20 snaps.
Hold on,
30 plays on offense, and like you know what I'm saying. Like that's not that unbelievable.
Hold on though. You talking about soft shit, but you were advocating that the kid don't even fucking practice. Now it's soft that I don't think he can play both ways in the NFL. So do you want him? Is he going to practice in the NFL too?
What are you talking? Who said he doesn't practice?
Come on, me or Matt?
Talking about dog?
Matt on this show said that he shouldn't practice the day that he got hurt during the season this year. And
when he got hurt in the game, he probably shouldn't practice the next week. So you're using that against me 8 weeks ago? What the fuck are you talking about?
No, we had a discussion, homie. Like, you seem to forget the conversations we had. You said he shouldn't practice.
I didn't forget shit. You just threw this out here. When did we have this conversation?
You said he shouldn't practice the rest of the season on this show after he got hurt. And we had an argument about it. And I said, hold on. So now all of a sudden he's going to be able to play both ways in the NFL. And he's going to get hurt, as you just stated, even playing one way. So if he plays both ways, Matt, it's even risking it more. I want to see the kid play.
Fine, then let's risk it. What are we fucking drafting him to put him in bubble wrap?
No. Come on, me and you think the same on that. I want him to play. I'm saying.
So then if he gets drafted and you don't exploit him for everything he's worth under his rookie contract before he gets paid fucking $1 billion, you get fired. Well, they got Travis Hunter. Why don't they take advantage of Travis Hunter? Fire the stupid fucking coach that won't take advantage of the athlete they have. Come on, dog. You can't have it both ways. And look, and I honestly believe this too. Halfway through his senior year, if he doesn't practice 1 or 2 days a week because he's playing 130 snaps a game, it really didn't seem to bother him much, did it? So he needs to go fucking do a t-shirt practice rather than rest. I think it's good load management and trying to keep the kid healthy, which obviously worked. He won the fucking Heisman. So come on, man. Shit. I want to see the kid play. I want to see if he can do it. If he can't do it, then I guess all the fucking experts that are out here, you know, making strength and conditioning programs and training athletes all day, they probably know better than me. What the fuck do I know? I don't know shit about athletes or training them or how they operate or anything.
Yeah, I just know I just want to see it. There's no way. I wouldn't want to do it. Like, I packages is cool, but starting both ways and playing, I don't know. I would let us.
Yeah, well, I never said. Look, I said he'd start both ways, but to say that he has to play every snap because he starts both ways is ridiculous. That's not what I said. I specifically said he can start both ways, and they'll have a ton of plays on offense that he'll go in and contribute, and a bunch of plays on defense that he'll go and play and contribute, and he'll probably end up about 80 to 85 snaps a game, probably 40 to 45, maybe 50-30 on each side, as opposed to an offensive lineman who plays an average of 70 to 80. So it'll all even up, but he will just be doing it in different ways.
I just want to see who represents him, because any agent in their right mind is not going to get this kid.
You're glad this dude isn't a coach? Bitch, I'm a fucking great coach, and all I do is pump out motherfucking NFL players, Casey. So you can be glad I'm not a coach. If I was a coach, you'd be winning, motherfucker.
He's probably talking about me.
JB, let me ask you this real quick, though. Like, so let's say you draft Travis Hunter, and you're watching them practice, and Travis is like, he's a top, let's say a top, I don't know, top 2 receiver on your team immediately, and he's a top 2 corner on your team based upon what you're seeing at practice. As a coach, don't you at least got to explore it though? Like if the talent is there and he's showing you what he can do, as a coach, like don't you got to at least all right, let me just give him a game and see how it works. Like to just off the back say nope, you're not doing it. It's like damn, it's like we're not gonna give him a chance.
What are these people talking about?
No, I'm not saying.
People in the comments are crazy, dog. I think he should get paid for both positions if he's good enough. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, why wouldn't you want to see if this kid can do this?
You do want to see it, but it has to.
So when Shohei comes into Major League Baseball and they're like, well, we can't have him hit and throw, he might get hurt. What?
No,
so we miss out on a generational talent because he might get fucking hurt?
No, generational talent, pitching and not being able to get hit back is a different situation. Come on, man.
It's the only fucking goddamn example we have in sports.
But it's not the same because no one's doing it in football where you got to get hit in pads. Otani can go.
I disagree. The fucking guy that plays fullback for the Chargers is playing on the defensive line and fullback.
But Matt,
why does it not count when it's the trench?
It does count, but we're not covering a guy and running him 30 miles in a game.
No, I would say that playing in the trench is more exhausting than just running next to some motherfucker you can't touch.
The trench is crazy.
I don't know.
Well, you don't know because you've never been in the trench before, dog.
I agree. I don't know. Fullback, but I do know football. And I do know that you got to cover NFL wideouts in a game and then go over.
Yeah, but you're not a defensive lineman doing it. Travis Hunter is born to run.
But Matt, they're playing at the point of attack. They're not playing they're not running 30 miles, homie. You know the risk of injury is way more when you got to run and do all this.
You're telling me the risk of injury for skill players is way more than trench players? That's what you're trying to tell me right now.
No, I'm telling you it's fact right now. The injuries are up on soft tissue injury fucking pussies who pull their hamstrings and groins.
There's tons of fucking big guys that get soft tissue injuries too.
Shoulder. We're seeing shoulder banged out at the shoulder for point of attack. We're not seeing
every single year the injuries are through the roof. It's football.
I get that's what I'm saying, but we've never
in 1990 injuries were through the fucking roof. They just ate Vicodin and took Toradol shots in the joint and went and played like idiots. Now they don't play anymore.
I agree, but I'm just telling you there's two different aspects of wide receiver running every snap and covering every snap is not the same as playing in the box. I'm sorry. It's not.
You're right. Playing in the box is
you can talk about physicality.
And you're talking like Travis going to be just being a man all game. He's going to be in some cover 2, some zone where he's not really running around too much. Get to a spot.
Come on, we know physicality is not close. I agree that. I mean, that's idiot would know that. I'm talking about what he has to do times 2. I don't see it. I just don't see it. That's all it is. It ain't really an argument. I just want to. I want to get it like. I'd rather see. I'd rather see him. I'd rather see. Hey Matt, you don't agree with me on this. You agree on this. I want to see him on one side. If he goes to the Raiders, I want to see him on one side, and I want to see Jack Jones on the other. Another skilled ass corner. I don't need to see him go over and play. I want to see Brock Bowers on offense with these and go get a quarterback and some wideouts.
Like, you don't want to see Travis Hunter play offense too in Vegas?
I want to see him throw him a slam screen every so often. Maybe return.
But you do want to see him play offense then?
Return a punt, not fucking every snap. No, I just don't think it's.
This is like the 5th time I've reiterated this. Is it not, Smitty, that I don't think he should play every snap?
You did say it.
So I'm going to say it again. I don't think he should play every snap. They should have packages for him, and he should start on both sides of the ball and go be a generational talent superstar wherever he plays. And if it is in Vegas or somewhere like that, he's going to explode.
Yeah.
So I think Shedeur or Travis, one of them ends up in Vegas, and the rest is history.
There we go, man. Well, let's move on to a topic we discussed separately a little bit earlier, but I want to hear Matt's take on this. I know we showed the video, Bailey, but I'll probably bring it up again here with Coach.
California tough guys, bro. You guys got the toughest fucking chat. Your chat is like a bunch of gang members, dog. They are fucking so tough.
Well, our chat is a build-up.
You guys are fucking tough as fuck.
Our chat is a build-up of Jason. Everybody thinks
they are fucking tough.
Hold on, homie. You motherfuckers act like when I go on your show, you don't have them. You guys have them too.
I know it's all good. I'm just saying. I'm reiterating. They're tough.
Jason's actually from it. Jason's actually from it. A lot of the chat is not, but they are such fans of him, and they hang on his ball hairs that they want to like impress Jason. So if they get in the comments, they think Jason will like him and support him. So
Smitty, you don't know because you weren't in here. But I went in a match show. I get the same shit.
He got crushed. It's getting fucking so bad.
It's the same shit. I don't get it.
No, it's all good, man. I like it. I'm all for confrontation. That's my.
Jared, shut up, Jared, because I want to be closer to the screen. All right, let's go.
You are really close to the screen. That's true.
What a shit show Friday.
Let me get closer.